Hi there, Virgos. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Astrogirl, and we're looking at April 21st through April 27. And it's quite a week this week. Mercury, the planet of communication and clear thinking, your ruling planet, is now in Taurus, which is a good thing for you. It's slowing down communication. People are hearing each other, listening better, speaking more slowly, understanding what other people are saying, versus the last 2 weeks when Mercury was in Aries, and it was a lot more about short barking orders and not really, knowing exactly what was expected of you. Now this week there is a cardinal grand cross in the cardinal signs of Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So while you're not directly affected, everyone is affected by this meeting because, obviously those planets are in certain sectors of your chart. For example, Mars is retrograde in Libra, which is your second house of money and self-esteem, something you are anxious, worried about. Pluto in Capricorn is your romantic and fun side. So they're very important areas. And when I look at that, I think that maybe there is trouble in paradise regarding finances between you and your other half, your partner, your loved one. It could also be someone that you share time and space with like a roommate or a flatmate. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, but in most instances it will. And it's going to come to a head this week. There's no looking back. There's no saying, oh, look, we'll talk about it another time. You will talk about it this weekend, more than likely. With the Moon and Venus in Pisces, it's actually a really nice time to sit down and have that conversation. It will flow. It will be fine. And if you have to write down important points before you have the conversation, being a Virgo, you are meticulous like that. You like to come across as being prepared. And I think being prepared to talk about money is an excellent idea because money and relationships can often, rip things apart, especially if you feel you're paying for everything or your partner feels that he or she is paying for everything, or there's a big, unfair disadvantage in what everyone's making, or you feel like your flatmate doesn't contribute enough to the household expenses. This is your time to speak up over the weekend. When there is a nice little trine with the Pisces moon, Saturn in Scorpio, and Venus in Pisces. So it's a really good weekend for you to soothe over ruffled feathers. Maybe there's some jealousy there. As I said, this cardinal grand cross does not affect you personally like it affects the other 4 signs that are, affected, but it will affect other areas of your life, and you'll definitely feel like it's time for some change, time for a rebirth. So get ready for that. Have a great week, Virgos. Great speaking to you, and I'll speak to you again next week.